Right, I've come on the canal tonight down to Rodley, which is just about a couple of miles on the canal, and as you can see there's a few pleasure craft here, but they're not exactly Saint-Tropez. And then in front is a narrow boat. I don't know if you can see that. I'll zoom in a bit. Now the narrow boats are obviously called that because they're really narrow, but long. And the reason they're so narrow is because they used to use them for transporting coal and wool. And people used to live on them all the time. Although now they're just used as like pleasure craft. You know, but they were proper working boats, and used to have horses which used to tow them on a rope, and the horse would be here on the towpath. And sometimes it'd go right from like Leeds to Liverpool. I suppose they were a bit like gypsies really. They used to do everything and raise the children on the barge and live on the water. Some older people do that now. After they've retired, they buy a barge, but obviously they don't transport any goods, they just live on the boat and move from place to place. You can actually get two of these barges. Here's the length of the barge. They're really long. In the locks. Now the locks are a system that transports the boat to an higher level of ground. So if you come to a hill, you have a lock and you drive the boat into the lock and fills it with water, and it raises it up to another level. Obviously you've got two gates that you close that keep the water in, and then you flood the compartment and the boat lifts. Some of the locks have about 10 lifts on them. Lots of people on the bikes and that. I should have come on mine really. Now this is a narrow boat, but it's slightly wider because it's actually a river narrow boat, and rivers are obviously wider than this, so they don't need to be quite so narrow. I think this canal is about 300 years old, and it used to be Irish that come over to dig them. It's called them navvies. Bit of a sunset there. Well, I think I'll go get some tea.